my plane and I'm off to Japan. I'm heading off to the new RWB headquarters and we're about to prepare some cars for Idler's 12-hour race.
Just checking headlights. Bit of wiggling. Well, first day of the big trip over. I've done 9.5 hours worth of flying. I did only 2.5 hours worth of driving. And for once, I just didn't get lost. Probably got some footage just before this of us at Nakai's new headquarters. Honestly, it's a much nicer place. Had a chance to see some of the cars that were racing in Idlers. I'm actually at the Marriott as well. This is one of the very few tattoo-friendly hotels here in this region of Nikko. So back to RWB headquarters and let's check out the cars we're driving at Idlers.
The next day.
Well, I found my way to a coffee shop here this morning. I'm actually with Sam. He's building a 997 in Canberra. It can be a little bit hard to find a coffee shop sometimes that opens early. Most of them open around 10 o'clock around here. This is the main strip of Nikko. Mountains all in the background. It was foggy and misty late last night when we got in, but you can kind of see him this morning. You're probably wondering where Canberra is, where Sam is building his 997, but to be honest with you, nobody cares about Canberra. This is the beast of a car Sam has got, and that little yellow number plate means that this is 600cc. We're here for a cultural experience in Japan, and we're at McDonald's. This is what culture is all about. So apparently we're going thrift shopping now, all the guys are going in. I'm not quite sure what we're going to find here. Apparently there's some like vintage arcade games and things in here. Just a random collection of Japanese stuff. Arcade games and old consoles. Pokemon cards galore. And a Pokemon card playing area. Trying to get a little bit of sightseeing in. I think there's some kind of gondola skywalk thing over there. And there might be a volcano up there. Let's see if we turn around a minute. Bloop. There we go. I think that might be a volcano up there. But that down there is some kind of gondola skywalk thing. There's a bit of British heritage with the embassy right on the lake, and that water is crystal clear. And there we go. Bit of colonialism. Things you can't take back to Australia. RWB HQ. This is the new one. We are prepping for idlers. We've got to drive the cars to the racetrack. It's about 10:30 at night. The race starts at around 7 o'clock in the morning. We're just going to be awake all night. So this video is just covering everything just before we get to the race. So I'm going to see how this goes. It's a long, long night. Got a load of Red Bull in the car. We're going to see how this goes. But we've also got some pillows. It's going to be a tiring night.
It's not from, 30 minutes, but they don't want to drive longer.
Yeah. So I think we've got a car, and I think we might be in the white car driving to the racetrack. I think Sam's going to be driving, but that'll be us.
Sam, take your bowl. No, I'm just gonna go get the car. Oh, man.
You're gonna have to wait a minute, Alan.
So what are we in? Natty Dread 3. What could possibly go wrong? Nakai's next to us, and his dog's in the car. There is absolutely nothing in it. What these guys are doing? Follow them. So the clutch in the pink one is a hard racing clutch, so you've got to really press it really hard. We're all lined up just as we're kind of getting ready to go. It's probably about 12:30, I think it might be. There's a few of us lined up here. I'm going to head off, try and find some ramen, I think, to get to eat, and then we're going to get to the racetrack maybe about 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish. Here they go, come rolling in. Support vehicles and a few more RWBs as well. It's Nakai in that one. Off to the second location. Yeah, you got loads of room. 2 a.m. and we're at Family Mart, and some of the cars are bombing around getting fuel. Yep, fuel stops. That is gorgeous. Here we go, we've arrived in pit lane. This is the beast that we drove up here in. Turbo. That is going to be quick, that is. And cars lined them all up. There we go, finally all lined up. Now I'm at Motegi Raceway. It is, what time is it now? Let me just check my phone. It is 3:48 in the morning. I don't know, I've been up since about 10 o'clock yesterday morning. It's going well so far. All the cars are getting lined up. We're all getting ready in pit lane. We might actually have a bit of a wander around and see who else is here. What I should have probably mentioned at the start of the video is as well that this is the first time that Nakai has got 997s here at the 12-hour idlers race. So it's a bit of a testing bed today with the GT3 and the turbos. A little bit concerned that the turbos might run a little bit warm, and we're not too sure how the GT3s will go. So it's a bit of a test bed today, and what a place to test it. It's going to be boiling hot, and this is one hell of a raceway, but we're here to test RWBs on track. It's an old 911 there. Look at that thing. The Golf livery. ITB setup. Very stripped out inside. That thing's a lovely little machine. Very, very nice 911. And then we're going to have all sorts with us out on track today. This fit and easy single seater. That's a tight place to be. Open top. Cars are getting prepped, cleaned up. Bit of a rub down since we first got here. Engine bays are open, letting them cool down a little bit. Smooth fender, RWB. Oh, I love the wheels. We'll try and get a side profile of that. Love the wheels on that. That beast sat there. Intakes and the GT2 wing. Even vents on the rear. I'm assuming that's plexiglass there. Won't tap it to check. Oh wow, how cool is that? Just over here we've got a Boxster. Over here a Cup car as well, Carrera Cup. BMW and a Mini over there with Illest on it as well. I think they're from the Philippines and they've actually had an RWB built. A Honda, which I genuinely expected to see here, but I didn't expect to see a Peugeot. Well, I think that's me done for day one. I'm probably going to find a can of Red Bull somewhere, but stick around for the next video because I'll be racing an RWB at Idlers.